But we're talking about the holidays and how they can be extremely hectic. So 10 on your side, Melanie Woodrose is back with this month's installment of Healthy in Hampton Roads. Welcome back.
Thank you. So shopping, wrapping, cooking, cleaning, hosting, it's just some of what most of us will be doing in the coming weeks. But what about breathing? It seems obvious, right? But we caught up with one group doing some conscious breathing this holiday season, making them healthy in Hampton Roads, and you can be too. 'Tis the season for spending.
Elderly women fighting over, Tickle Me Elmo dolls and things.
And stressing.
It's interesting, but enough wine, you don't realize it anymore.
All right, enough wine. That is one way to kind of work your way through it. Another way? Shoulders over the wrists. Stretching. Hips over the knees. Do a few cycles of dog tilt, cat roll. Add breath. As you inhale, drop your belly down, chin and chest coming forward. And you have a recipe for restoration. And as you exhale, belly button to your spine, rounding and curling through your spine.
I generally relax better, sleep better when I do this.
The breath kind of lets you focus more inward than really what's going on around you.
Deepest breath in, longest breath out.
If you can focus on the air coming in and out, then you don't have to think about the things that are actually right around you that could be getting on your nerves.
At Chesapeake Hot Yoga, students practice conscious breathing. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing with awareness.
Well, it does kind of give you a moment of peace and tranquility.
It's those moments that add up over time, creating space in their lives.
I work in a hair salon and it's crazy.
Creating space off of their mats.
You can just go answer the phone and take a breath and go to the back room and take a breath, and it's great.
Find your down dog and just take a moment to feel the difference between the right side of your body and the left.
So if the holidays have you breathing like this, maybe try a little of this.
Through your nose, slowly inhale your breath, filling up the lungs. Little pause at the top to feel that fullness.
All right, so I took a deep breath. I'm ready now. I'm joined by Graham Schweig, who is a Harvard PhD, a book author. We have one of your books here. Christopher Newport University professor and a practicing yogi for 40 years now, and teacher as well.
Yes.
So, and he's only 20 years old, right? All of that, amazing.
Give or take a few years.
So what is conscious breathing, or as it's sometimes called, pranayama? Because we're all breathing. We do it unconsciously, but conscious breathing, what is that?
As you know, Melanie, most people think of yoga as something that involves exercise and contorting the body in weird positions.
Like a pretzel.
Exactly. But it really is not that way. Yoga is about enhancing what the body already does. So if we breathe properly and deeply, then we can actually create a more peaceful space within us.
Because there's always going to be this stress, whether it's holiday stress or suffering in the world. And so how does that conscious breathing help you find your calm, clear center, which we all have in us? We all have that internal harmony and peace.
Yes. Well, each of us has about 3 billion cells to oxygenate. That's a lot of cells. So if we're not breathing deeply because of tension, and breathing is connected to thoughts and feelings, then we're not feeding all the cells. And so then we don't feel so well.
I know when I get anxious, if I'm taking a test or doing something like that, I tend to hold my breath, or you can almost catch yourself having these short, shallow breaths.
Yes.
And we want the nice, long, even
That's right.
breaths.
A deepened breath.
A deepened breath. So we're going to do this.
Okay.
We're going to get our audience involved a little bit, and I
Yes.
think if some of the anchors want to come back. So you can do this anywhere. You don't have to be on a yoga mat. You can do it in line at the grocery store, right?
Everyone's already breathing.
That is true.
Let's
hope.
breathe better. That's the idea.
All right, so what are we going to do? How do we do this?
Well, the first thing, there's really 3 B's, okay? First, we get the body ready, then we breathe deeply, and then we think of the very best things that we know.
Okay.
So 3 B's.
You want to come in? Let's do this. Chris, have you been breathing today?
I'm breathing.
All right.
I'm practicing.
Now
I
we're
practice a
gonna
lot.
breathe.
I practice a lot.
I'm glad to hear that. Okay. Now, of course, if some of this is going to get in the way and you're going to end up hitting your next door neighbor, then you don't do it. But the first thing to do is just relax and be as erect as possible, but get the body ready by first putting your arms up straight in the air And in the grocery store, you can just look like you're stretching. So don't worry if it looks a little strange. Okay, so put it straight up if you can. A little bit by your up high.
I'm a little-
That's right. So reach to the
My
sky.
jacket's got me.
Reach to the sky. Reach to the sky. Okay, and then if you have room, come down. Okay, okay, like this. Okay, reach outward. Okay, yeah, don't hit anyone now. Be nice. Okay, and then bring your elbows in toward your your sort of butterfly bones there. Okay, bring it in, and then bring your arms back peacefully, right here, just like this. Okay.
Eyes can be open or closed?
That's right. It can be open or closed. Of course, if you're in a grocery store line, you might want to keep it open just to see what's going on. And then you could just put your arms down, and then the breath really takes 3 parts. First at the tummy level, then the solar plexus, and then the upper chest. And then when you breathe out beginning with the tummy, with the solar plexus, and with the chest. So what you then do is you breathe in just really slowly. Now the out breath is twice as long as the in-breath, okay? So breathe in through the nostrils. You can count to 6, and then hold the breath. When you're filling the chest, hold the breath for about 3, for a count of 3, and then release the breath for a count of 12. And just relax the breath. You're feeding 3 billion cells, okay? Okay? And then when the breath sort of rests on the out breath, breathe in again, first tummy, solar plexus, and then the chest. Hold, and then breathe out very easily for a double count of 6.
Breathe out through the nose or the mouth?
You could through the mouth, but the nose is preferable.
Okay.
Do you feel more relaxed?
Well, I'm
look better.
I'm a big fan of breathing, and we don't breathe correctly. I know that.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I mean, I know that there's lots of better
You've
ways
got
of doing
3
it.
billion cells
Right.
to feed here, okay?
Yeah.
And each cell has a million working parts. If we don't oxygenate these cells, we're not going to feel very good.
My
Right.
cells feel oxygenated.
Practice makes perfect, and doing it right is the best way to do it.
That is right.
And breathing better. We're
Breathing better. Graham, that's great success. I feel so much better now.
There you go. And the last thing is to think of the very best things that you know and to focus on those things while breathing. So the 3
like
Bs.
that.
First the body, the breath, and then the best things that you know.
All right, thanks so much, Graham. So happy holidays to all of our viewers. And remember, a little conscious breathing, a little breathing better will help keep you healthy in Hampton Roads.